turn 22. I did some big fights this turn and managed to pull it off, but I lost some units. And I'm quite low on HP. I saw there were some spiders, roaming spiders here, so I hope they don't attack me, do anything stupid. So in the previous turn I had split my two armies, my leader and my Theocrat, and then I started to do some fights. So I did fights at Animal Den, but I made a mistake and didn't consider Lucky on a tiger, and also I could have done it differently anyway, even without Lucky, and so I lost a Hunter Spider baby. It's not a big loss, but still I have to spare my units and not lose any of them. So. But I evolved one of the Vampire Spider Queen, and I converted the Kobold. So Kobold are not really useful. They can be used as bait, or one advantage of Kobold is that they are cave concealed. So next I hope to do the Lost City, but it will be a bit difficult. It's 1 Glutton and 5 Matriarchs, so it's going to be tough. I think I can pull it off, but I'm not so sure. We will see. Maybe I will retreat. Then I did this fight at the Hall of the Forefathers. So I did a lot of positioning and splitting with my two floating units, the Wisp and the Zephyr Bird. Actually I engaged a bit too early because I moved too close to them. And also another mistake is that I didn't use Awaken on the Zephyr Bird because I've got the Lucky event, and so Awaken is pretty good because it gives plus 500 morale to the unit on which is Awaken. So it boosts the Lucky chances and increase them to 25%. So it's actually, Awaken is actually quite good in combination with the Lucky event, 25% Lucky chance. So if I had cast it on the Zephyr Bird, it would have helped him a lot. And I focus Nourishing Meal on the Shock Serpent, Mature Shock Serpent, that's my key units and I don't want to die. So what I did was to split the White Witch and some of the Royal Guards and the rest, and then I split the Ice Queen with the Wisp, and I was able to deal only with the Yeti and one Royal Guard. But as you can see, I didn't do any damage, but they attacked me anyway because I was too close, so they might attack me. So I should have stayed a bit farther because I had not finished a plan to attack only on round 5. Now I had still to awaken some units and to cast Killer Instinct in my leader. As you can see, I have only 10 CP because I cast Eldritch Animal and got the Dire Panther. So I don't have that much mana to use. So the split worked well. I've got these 3 units in this area, the Ice Queen is there, and 2 other units. Then I want to try to kill the Royal Guard with range attacks, but didn't fully succeed. So I use Killer Instinct on my leader. Then street damage against firstlings to be really very good range. Very good range damage dealer. And my Zephyr Bird is taking some shots with the White Witch. The Ice Queen is moving faster than the Wisp, so at some point I have to phase to retreat. So here I made a mistake because I thought this guy is stunned and so he won't be able to attack me next turn. But actually stunned units can attack you next turn, unlike webbed units. So I kept my 2 units adjacent to him, and then when he attacked me he died and he exploded on my units. Bad, knew that. Actually I should have known. If I had known that I would have moved differently to avoid the explosion. Then afterwards, I retreat my wisp and I position my the Firebird in the middle and move back towards my units, and then I do another split between the Ice Queen and the other ones, and I really take advantage of the big space of the Hall of the Forefather, which is really big, to split them and I just finish them. By the way, my leader on last turn was lacked only 1 experience point to level up, and as the heroes and leaders gain 1 experience point every turn, he did reach level 9 this turn. And yeah, I forgot to say that I took the plus 40% resistance, so warm at night, just before the Arctic All of the Forefather fight. And then this turn I took swimming, because I plan to go to this piece of water and take this to have movement points again, while my 2 other units are going to close in on my big groups, so they are going to take lucky and then probably go there. I'm not sure I want to try the Theocrat because it's probably too difficult. And the items I got at the Hall of the Forefathers were good but not excellent. So it was the Chalice, which gives +2 resistance and touch of faith, and Meandor's Autobiography, which gives Black Bolt, Invoke Death, which is nice, High Health Slayer and Human Slayer, but I'm not fighting high health, so it's good but not that. I did a fight there also, the Well of Souls, and then I used the berries. I think, yeah, I can see this fight. So I was not very high on HP, but still I did it and succeeded. But I was not able to use Nourishing Meal or Befriend Animal because it was too tense to do that. And the Firebirds didn't have enough movement points to take the Ice Berries. I also did a fight which is not displayed here because of the bug at the inn, and I lost a spider. And no, so I sent this hunter to scout. The Dread Monkey had to retreat with only 1 HP left. My Warlord leveled up and I took Field Medic because obviously I'm a bit injured. And then next turn I'm going to try to do this, but it's going to be tough. So we'll see, maybe I will delay it by 1 turn. So at my cities now, so now I've got a bit more gold. At my city here I'm finishing this. New Hunter, I hesitated to build a Master's Guild to 2 turns the Shamans, but I think it's okay to 3 turns them. And the Master's Guild is expensive, it takes a lot of turns to build. I also hesitated to build a lot, but I thought I can still build it next turn. Here, lab this turn. I started an observatory here to reach 130 and be able to do Druidry IV, I think. Yeah, in 2 turns. And also, so that's one reason. The other reason is to get the Great Farm and the Magma Forge in my domain, and then I plan to do a wall and then do the MCU here and produce some crazy shamans or Swarm Darters. At the southern city I control, I'm producing another untouchable, but I'm a bit worried because I've got these roamers here, and if they attack me, I'm dead. So we'll see what they do. Because I've got some gold, I hesitated to buy Orc Shock Trooper T3 at the inn here, but I thought that's not the main place where I'm fighting, so I should keep my gold for inns closer to chiveicrook, not waste my gold. And here, so I checked, I got a pile of gold here. I moved my work out of the underground so that he's not spotted by enemies, and I sent this last hunter here to check the situation and plan the trajectory of my main stack with my leader. So I'm thinking about doing this and then doing this side. There's probably a third one here, and then reaching the cave entrance. My hunter here is staying concealed, not really concealed, but far away from the city, so he should not be killed. And here I've got the ogre coming in, and I will probably send the 2 hunters and the warg with him to try to take the cities of chiveicrook. And here I'm going to find the sorcerer army.